Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 11, Week 6, Day 5. So today, of course, we are going to be going and messing with a new faction. So we ended up getting, or not new faction, but new deep delve of the faction. For the Sea of Sorrows, we ended up getting a new troop for this and all that. Should be right over here. However, you can, of course, avoid spending any, and this will help you preserve your resources so you can have more for Dragonite. Of course, this will be in the drop table 4 to 6 weeks from now, kind of like how the other one was. So we're probably going to obtain it through that method as well, since we don't really need it. It's nothing too special. It deals some true damage splash to a enemy, and then remove all colors of one of their colors. And that is remove instead of destroy. And it is random, so for example, if he was to hit something that's red and brown, it'll either remove all the red or all the brown. You do not get to choose, and is completely random based on the 1, 2, or 3 colors that they have. Of course, if the thing that it targets only has one color, it will remove that color specifically. Anyways, let's see. I see the stream is still trying to be laggy, which honestly, I might cancel the stream for the other two if it's going to keep being like this. It does look like it's being a little bit less laggy, so there's that. But yeah, it's still lagging. It's definitely still lagging there, which is unfortunate. Oh, also, we did get the new Scorpio Mythic. I have not covered it yet for a video. Actually, I don't even own it yet. If we go to Troops and Unowned, we do not have it. Same as the other little guy over here. We will be covering that very, very soon, TM. Just haven't had the time to get around to it today. But we shall be. Also, one other thing. They did end up refunding you some amount of gems based on how many gems you spent on the most recent event. I'm not sure if it's the exact amount that you spent on the event. Because did I spend exactly 100? I guess I did, because isn't that how much it costs to get to tier 2? But basically, as you guys, or as we saw on Monday night, there was a weird thing where it was doing it like guild-wide instead of per person. So a lot of people might have tried to use a lot of gems to, kind of get their guild over. So they basically refunded you however many gems you paid towards the event. And in our case, that was 100. Apparently, we should have spent way more because we would have gotten a full refund for it all. So slightly unfortunate there, but we still got our 100 back for the most recent event, and I believe it just gives you however much you spent towards it. Maybe up to a certain cap, I'm not sure. But we got 100 because we went up to tier 2. And that's basically what that was saying. Actually, I didn't even actually read it, did I? I was explaining what it was. It didn't actually... Oh no, can I not see what it is now? Yeah, here it is. So the exact thing that they have, as far... You've probably already saw it earlier, but just to reiterate. Hello, adventurers! When this week's World event, Baba Yaga's Deal, released, there was an issue where the leaderboard was displaying guilds instead of players, like it has been in the past. While we have fixed the issue, we wanted to issue... why did you use issue like that 2 times in the same word to sentence? Probably need a synonym there. But while we have fixed the problem, we wanted to issue a gem refund to players who had purchased any tiers in the event, thinking that they were competing in a guild leaderboard event during that 24 hours before the issue was fixed. Please accept these gems. So yeah, they pretty much just full refunded then for however much you spent on the most recent events, which means if you spent a lot on the event, you got kind of lucky there. Anyways, so today we're mostly going to be focusing on the faction. We already covered teams on the Monday video, going over all the teams, and I will have a recap video as well, kind of just going over everything. However, right here we have ourselves our good old Guards Avatar team. Might even switch this out for Wayne, we'll see. There's quite a few options we have. Oh, also, this is the new layout. I actually have not really looked at it yet. That is a... Wait, that's not a treasure room. I assume the treasure room's over here. Yeah, that's a treasure room. This one is also a treasure room. Ooh, 2 guaranteed treasure rooms? This is one? No, okay, 2 guaranteed treasure rooms. One over there, one over there. That is definitely better than current Sea of Sorrows. That's pretty cool. This is definitely an upgrade compared to what we already have. So that's nice. So we can go this. We do have access to our Wayne. We should be what? Green, blue, the restriction? Where can I see? Oh, sorry, blue, brown. Blue, brown's the restriction. Blue, brown, blue, brown. I'm trying to think. What do we have under Rowain then if it's blue, brown? Do we have Rowain? What's our empower for it? Because we have 50% mana start off of Mirage Queen, of course. I don't know. Will it just be better to do it? Let me see. Because I know our mana accumulation options are kind of weird. However, we do have access to this, of course. The biggest issue is with the rest of the team. Because if we look at our empowers, they're basically all converters, which is not ideal. I guess there's technically Elspeth, but you can't use Elspeth in the same way that you do outside of modes. where you can kind of like do it into a blue and be good to go. We can't do that because the troop's going to be different every single time. It'll work for the first battle, or for the first instance that we do it. However, it will not work their fourth, which is, of course, problematic. Let's see. Yeah, we just don't have good options. I think I just have to use a hero weapon for it. Hero weapon, like a 50%. We don't have anything under Swift, right? I always forget to check Swift options, because sometimes there's some good Swifts. Swift is a 75% mana start, so anything that can end up Swifting can end up being pretty good for mana, as they are basically turned to empowering. It's a category of troops I generally don't check enough, but the other reason for that is most of them aren't that good. Like, there are very few of these that are doing much. We do have a red-yellow, but that doesn't help us with green-blue. Yeah, the Mercy option I went before just seems like one of the only few we really have. Unless we want to go some kind of weird damage source using these, which we could. We do have the Sand Runners, like we did the other week. Run 3-4 Sand Runners. This guy creates yellow, converts all yellow to brown? Hold up. That's kind of interesting. So by the time you have mana, Rowan would have already had mana, so... Wait, do you turn 1? No, for a Swifter to gain full mana turn 1, I believe they would have to have a 9 mana start, which Claw Dancer is the only one, and its ability is not useful. At least not in this context anyways. Yeah, we're just gonna have to stick with Empower then. Empower, just a standard Exploder. So if we do want to go down Rowan route, we gotta go like Mountain Crusher into... Which we could go a double color one too. I almost want to go Abral Crystal, but then we're blocking on blue. What's explodes that don't use those colors? Because our weapon doesn't have to be the same color. Yeah, yellow purple one could work. So we go like yellow purple exploder, which is secondary effect these days. Cleanse, we don't necessarily need cleanse, but it wouldn't hurt. And then we just need like a brown exploder, which we should have somewhere here. And we'll have a whole new brand new team here then. Oh, what do we even want? What do we want? I'm trying to look for something quick, not the higher mana cost ones. Oh yeah, we do have Chernobog. I'm not sure if we necessarily want Brownstorm, but we could. It's not a, it's basically Mountain Crusher. It's just Mountain Crusher by a different name, essentially. And then we just go green, blue banner, go all in on Rowan, of course. Unfortunately, in this team context, I do not have an extra +1. However, as I say that, we do actually have an additional +1. And it is called... Ooh, wait, I want to minus... Oh, never mind, we're using everything. I was like, I'm going to minus something we're not using. Though we can't, because we're using it all. But what I can do is use a +1 off of one of these. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Wait, what tree is it that has +1 green, then? Gosh, why on earth do I forget? I could have sworn it was, forest tree. Is there not a tree that has +1 green? Am I going crazy? I could have sworn there was. There's definitely one with +1 blue. So worst comes to worst, we could do it like this. But then we're blocking his mana. Oh, I did not mean to move that. No, come back. Yeah, this might be the last time we stream for a little while again. Until I can figure out what on earth is going on. I have changed some settings that should make it a little bit better. Like our dropped frame number right now says I have dropped 45%, which is lower than like the 65% that has been happening. But that's obviously not fixed. It's just a 20% improvement compared to before. So, not ideal. Also, hello everyone, by the way. Hello Sushi Ninja, hello Clipbomb, hello Bun Bun, hello Roman, hello Lester, hello Isabel, hello Clipbomb, hello Bill, hello, Dwight, hello Barbara, hello Gustavo, hello Draco, hello Andrew, hello, hello Bill, and hello everyone else, and hello Tyrion, welcome, welcome. Let's see, you saw Terran's World has the next week with the World Event Guild Wars, Legends Reborn, and the... Wait, do we have Legends Reborn next week? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Wow. Yeah, we have a billion things going on. I forgot about Legends Reborn. I knew about the Guild War and the other thing, but yeah, it completely slipped my mind. We were talking about that a couple weeks ago, but I didn't realize it's actually next week already. Gosh, that is right around the corner. Time's been flying by. Anyways, I need a +1 blue. And Frost Mage should be good enough. Yeah, it's underneath water. There's probably a slightly better water option there, but we're just gonna go with Frost Mage. Doesn't really matter too much. Alright, should be good to go. It's good enough. Does what it needs, which is a +1 blue. But is there not a hero class that has +1 green? I could have sworn there was. Always thought it was under Forestry. Because of Leprechaun, I generally don't need a luck for a +1 green, because, you know, Leprechaun already does it himself, and you set the other +1 off a banner. But, yeah, that's so strange. The time is 8:09. Oh, yeah, the chat might be delayed on stream. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely slightly delayed, because your message isn't even up yet on the thing. So it's definitely still doing the delay thing. Drop frame saying 45%, technically slightly lower, but it keeps buffering all over the place. But it's coming out to 45%, which is 20% lower than last night's 65%. I did change a few settings, so my internet's still the same, so that's not changing anything there. On last night's stream, there was another suggestion on figuring out the connection that I haven't tried yet, so might need to try that. But yeah, I believe this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, or at least Saturday, I probably won't be doing a stream. We might test again on Sunday to see, since we'll also go over all the weekly stuff then anyways, as we normally would. But tomorrow I'm probably not going to stream and just see if I can kind of get things situated again. See what the problem might end up being. I'm like near 100% certain it's on the service provider side at this point, because I can't think of barely anything more else to check as far as the connection is concerned. I've never seen it be this bad for so long either, because the hurricane happened a week ago, so that means it's been an entire week since the issue. Lag is less than 1 minute, though it's going to accumulate over time. So I'm probably going to have to do the treasure hunt thing at the end of the stream again like I did last night. I actually did 6 treasure hunts last night. I'm pretty sure it cut through like the first one in half. But I actually did 6 treasure hunts. I believe every single one was 60 plus turn too, so good practice for when we do it on Monday, whenever we have them. How many keys did you use to get the next new mythic? I have actually not gotten the mythic yet. I'll be covering that in a video soon, TM. Who knows, maybe I would even do it on stream if we weren't lagging so much, but it's definitely going to be a video. But yeah, I haven't actually done the mythic video yet. It will be later, hopefully this night, or very early tomorrow morning. And same as going over this faction. This faction's pretty straightforward. We already covered the teams earlier, but I kind of just want to mention it again for anyone still looking for them. Also, I guess we'll mention this team as well. The Rowain side of the other build. I'll even mention this one instead of the other one, since I mentioned it in the other video. The other two are probably going to be the same, though, because obviously Pure Faction doesn't change. Though I could technically incorporate the new troop into the Pure Faction, if nothing else. I would have to spend some gems to go get it. I don't know. Actually, let me go pull that real quick. Have you guys spent any gems to get the new troop? Let's see. Did you spend any gems to get the new... what should I call it? New Sea of Sorrows troop. Sea of Sorrows troop. Let's see. Did you spend any gems to get the new Sea of Sorrows troop? I should just say, or do you intend to? Do you intend to? Do you intend to? Because you have to spend gems to get it before the thing. Do you intend to get the new Sea of Sorrows troop? Yes or no? Because, the reason for not doing it is saving the gems for Dragonite. Speaking of which, we still need to go do that Pure Faction. I mean, that dungeon, I mean. A good old dungeon run. Which I guess we'll go do it right after this then. Actually, I might as well go do it right now. Already finished one cycle right there. See if we'll test our luck for today. Oh, that's the wrong direction. No. Wait, it didn't give me a prompt on if I want to go up or down. Wait, what? Stay. Interesting. It didn't give me a prompt. Ah, trap. Ah, double trap. Wait, what's that one trap? Curse trap, inflict curse. Oh, that's nothing. Curse and web something though. Web. You battle web. Let's see. I need a cleanser. I'm about to just replace Leprechaun. Actually, did I replace this one out for something? Yeah, I did. Actually, I needed to do this last night, and I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna do the Scourge of Honor method. Because all we need for this is to grab a yellow. The only issue with that is getting no yellow on the board. At all. There we go. There's quite a few ways to run it. Have I actually still not covered a video yet on all the teams that you can run for? I probably should at some point. We've covered it in the past, like on streams, but I never actually covered a video on teams for the new dungeon format. And now that we've had it for about a month now, or technically as of the other day, I think 38 days now, since I tracked it down to the exact day the other day. So, yeah, I think after about a month, we've seen enough to kind of know what teams. I actually don't normally have them set up either, mostly because I use so many team slots for everything else. Oh no, why do you have to web that? That complicates this. I don't want to do this now. That really complicates what I was going to do this turn. Oh no. There's actually very few things that have web on Skull. Of course, one of the most notable ones is Web Spinner, of course. But there are things other than Web Spinner that has Web on Skull, all of which just as annoying. Interesting, majority of people going for the new troop. Like, ever since Dragonite come out, I've been always looking for areas where you could pinch a little few gems here and there, just to kind of save them, since it's consuming so many to do the dragon eggs, or to keep getting the Dragonite, I should say. I said hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. And now we get our Dragonite, of course. Unfortunately, with yet again another failed run. Anyways, let's keep continuing on the delves. Oh, we got the new layout again. Cool. We're just gonna explode that. Should be good to go. Oh, what are we doing? We already have a rain. So 3 codes tonight? No, we'll hand out 2 tonight and 2 tomorrow. I mean, on Sunday, I guess, to make up for the other day. Because we're not gonna stream tomorrow night, but we will on Sunday. I'm not sure if my connection will be any better by Sunday. I sure hope it will be. But that is the current plan. So I hope to get a few videos up between those 2 times as well. Obviously on the Mythic, on this faction, and probably one other one we're going to be covering. Is this one specifically asking about this weekend or just in general? I guess specifically more so this weekend, but I guess also in general. Though I guess it does say Sea of Sorrows, so that is referring to this weekend specifically, since it is a Sea of Sorrows event troop. So, hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, how's the lag this time around, by the way? Because the dropped frames say it's lower, but still such a high number that it's a lot. Also, it's moving closer to 50%, which is weird. Like, there was a couple streams where it was exactly consistently at 65%. And when I say consistent, I mean like on the dot, not moving at all, exactly 65% dropped. This stream, it went as low as like 40% dropped, and right now it's trying to climb to 50% dropped. This is 48.8 right now, and then 48.9 and 48.8, 48.7. It's moving all over the place. Whereas something like last night was an exactly 65% drop the entire time without it moving at all. I did change a few settings, which apparently helped ever so barely. But that definitely means it's not the streaming software at this point. I think we've rolled that out. It's like a slideshow at times. Oh gosh. Yeah, the chat above me is probably delayed by about, I want to say at least a minute or 2. Like Bill's message that said it's 8:18 will probably not show up until 8:20. I know I don't see it yet. Or at least not on the live feed anyways. Hey, there it is. Yeah, there's your message saying it's 8:18 p.m. So yeah, it's like a minute behind right now. Which isn't as bad as last night. Because last night I did 6 treasure hunts and it cut through when the stream finally ended. It ended halfway through the first treasure hunt. That is how delayed last night's was. Though by the end of this stream it'll probably be delayed by like 1 treasure hunt length. So I'll put a treasure hunt at the end just so it gets eaten up. So the whole stream gets out. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I don't really know what to do about it. Because I'm running very low on options I could do on my end. That aren't just the service provider fixing their stuff from the hurricane. Oh, also, this is the first normal delve we've gotten this entire time, oddly enough. So, of course, whenever something gets a new deep delve option, it has the ability to have either or. You could either have the deep delve or you can have the standard one. And in this case, we finally got the standard one. But we got 2 deep delves in a row. Or sorry, why do I keep saying deep? Yeah, deep delve. Wait, isn't that what it's called? I'm calling it deep delve. Isn't it? Am I going crazy? We have had so few of these. I'm actually forgetting the term that's used for it. Oh gosh, I don't have one that doesn't have one done. Let me just run away from this one. Isn't it? Oh gosh, I gotta set a team, don't I? Here, have a team. Just take my team. Let's see. It's definitely called deep delves. It just, we've had these so sparingly that I actually completely forget. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure why that term sounded weird to me, but yeah, they're called deep delves. The other variant of them. Specifically, it's the other variant, not necessarily a deep delve itself. But it's the new one that comes in when you have deep delve access to a faction. Anyways, yeah, it's called deep delves. We wouldn't know because the mechanic is like so underused and not really needed in a lot of situations. Because that was a feature that was added that didn't really do much. Like, there's almost no point to ever use a deep delve for the most part. Oh yeah, let me go hand out a code as well. I did say I would hand out 2 tonight. Same as Sunday. And hopefully by Sunday we can actually have this fixed. Because changes today definitely did not fix it, though it has made the lag less. It's currently at 48%. That's not much of a difference compared to 60%. Or 65, I mean, percent. But here you guys go. There's code number 1. Enjoy. Lately, the first clue you get that your stream finish is you hear you do your hello everyone as the next video auto plays. Oh, that's funny. That is pretty much how all our videos start. That would be how. Yeah, we'll hand out another code in a little bit. Have I even used this guy, like, at all since we put him into our team? Like, he's obviously there for mana accumulation. We just haven't really had a need to click on him because Hero's doing all the mana accumulation already. I figured there'd be a rare circumstance where he'd actually get all the mana first based on Browns, but it hasn't actually happened yet. Until that one battle. Mostly because it's very unlikely that you would get enough to fill him up. While also... Hey, we got mail. Oh, so someone might have redeemed code for me. Thank you. Whoever that was. Yeah, hopefully the connection issue will have sorted soon. If it actually is the service provider, which I'm pretty sure it is, I'm actually really surprised it's been a whole week and they haven't been able to fix it if that is the case. Is this the only thing I can think of at this point that it is? Because nothing I do on my end is doing anything. It also affects uploads as well. Like anything that uses my my upload speed is what's slower. Because my download speed is pretty much as high as ever. It's, you know, like in the hundreds. Or whatever the measurement is, I can't remember, but somewhere's in the hundreds. But my upload speed is as low as under single digit. Which is insanely low. Especially for streaming. Oh, so these two are guaranteed treasure rooms, right? Yeah, they are. Definitively at this point. We've seen it every single time we've been in here. Which would conclude that they are indeed guaranteed. Which is better than normal Sea of Sorrows. Normal Sea of Sorrows was added back when treasure rooms weren't really much of a thing. So 2 guaranteed treasure room. Wait, is this 3? I wasn't even paying attention to that other spot. Hold up, this guy's a treasure room. I don't think this one's guaranteed, but I do need to keep an eye on it. But any amount of guaranteed treasure room is better than what Sea of Sorrows already was. It's one of those situations where, like, yes, the Deep Delve is better than its default, but its default was, like, horrifically bad. That the Deep Delve, like, comparatively makes it better. But it's not much of a jump compared to... Like, if you compare this new Deep Delve layout to the average Delve, it is still pretty average itself. But if you compare it to what it previously had, it's a big improvement compared to what was originally here. Well, I have been tweaking it every single stream. Like, every stream we've done since this issue, I have changed at least one thing to try to make it better. This time I changed how it encodes. It's doing it through the software side rather than the hardware side. Which is why I was saying earlier, it's definitely not a software issue then. If anything, it's actually working better now. At least compared to last night. Though it's still losing so many frames, it's probably barely noticeable that it's working better. Obviously, it's still working horribly. The connection. So, oh, never mind. This is a normal layout. 5 streams a day. Oh, I didn't read that part. 5 streams a day? No. If we were testing it that much, I would definitely delete every single one that we were testing it on. Also, our notification box would be absolutely spammed that day with deleted streams. If we were, like, testing it live every single time. I wonder how much that would ruin the channel's algorithm. If we did, like, 10 streams in a day, all for, like, under, like, a few minutes, and then delete them, like, immediately after. And each one only getting, like, a few dozen views, if not, if even less. It's just everyone clicking on the notification, and by the time they do, it's like, hey, this video has been deleted. There aren't too many things left to change, though, at this point. Like, right now, the software says it's running perfectly smoothly, and now it's not. Jinxed it. And now it's running smoothly again. Like, right now, it's dropping 0 frames, and now it's dropping a lot. And now it's dropping none, and now it's dropping some, and now it's dropping none, and now some, and now a lot more, and now a lot more. And now some, and now none. It's going all over the place. Actually, I wonder if I could window capture the actual device itself. I've never actually tried doing that. That would actually be funny. Because I kind of want to show the number on screen. Wait. I'm about to test something. I've never done this before. Is it even possible to window capture this? Let me check something real quick. Let's see. About to check something. Oh no! Can I not window capture itself? No! I don't think I can. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I was going to try to window capture the actual thing itself so I could show the thing going all over the place. I never noticed that. Can you really not window capture OBS unless you go full screen? Or, you know, if you have it capture like your entire screen? I don't think you can. That's kind of funny. I've never tried doing that before. And just now realize it might not actually be possible. Unless you use a different streaming software to window capture the other streaming software, which would be really funny. Like, that might be possible. The number is starting to tick down. It's finally under 45% for once. The most stable it's been in all week. But it's still basically dropping 50% of frames. Which is way too many. Oh, we got normal delve layout again. Come on, give me a new one. Also, is the audio buffering at all this stream, by the way? Because he's recording in a different way. And I know when we're recording audio, just the visual. Is that still the case? Where the visual is still, like, ultra buffery? But the audio is, for whatever reason, normal? Which is something else that always seems weird, too. Because the audio seems, like, almost unchanged. Like, pretty much, like, perfectly consistent. Despite the visual being crazy all over the place. Lag remains less than a minute. That's better than before, that's for sure. Though still nowhere near where we want it to be. Anu. Yes, everyone in chat say Anu. That was funny when I did it the other day. Because it happened like 10 minutes after the fact. Because I said it, no one said it. And then a flood of them came in at least 10 minutes later. It's like, oh, people finally got to the Anu part. Everyone's saying Anu now. Yeah, that's about a minute delay. I just realized I've been doing this entire stream with no armor on. By armor, I mean the metal. It doesn't really matter because we're earlier on enough that it doesn't change. Or we're starting to get... the reason why I bring that up is we're starting to get deep enough where it actually matters if we have armor on soon. So you'll probably go put it on. But yeah, hopefully we'll have the streaming experience fixed soon. No stream tomorrow night, but we'll do it again on Sunday and test see how it's going. Also, I still need to get in contact with an actual person from the service provider. Because every time I've tried to contact so far, it's just been an automated system I'm in. I have not been able to get to an actual physical person. Okay, yes, so there's still no buffering on sound, there's just visual. Interesting. I wonder if anyone who just watches my streams have even noticed that they've been buffering, other than me talking about it constantly all week. Because visually, I mean, audio-wise, it's probably no difference than our normal streams for the most part. Which is kind of funny. Especially on the playback if you're listening to it after the fact. Oh no, our last sigil. So is this a treasure room? It is. Hold up. So is this guaranteed treasure room then for 3? It sure seems like it. I didn't really notice that much earlier. But yeah, it looks like there's 3 treasure rooms. One is right here. One is right here. And one is right here. It's interesting. Cool. Anyways. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have actually copy-pasted this team before I went into this fight. Because I don't have this team saved at the moment. And there's no way to copy-paste it now. I'll catch you later, Clip Bomb. Have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, so there is one other thing I do want to try before Sunday stream that might be able to fix it. It's like the last thing I can think of. Because I wonder if it does have to do anything with my graphics card these days. Because if it's just the visual that's buffering and not the sounds, like it could be a visual issue. But then why is your stream lagging so hard? If it's just the graphics card or something. Hello, Gemma. Welcome, welcome. The only thing I don't understand if it is some kind of issue with the graphics card, which I'm not sure why that would have happened exactly when the hurricane happened, but let's just say that is an issue. Like, why is the whole stream lagging then? If it's just an issue with that. But the chat box normally above me is only like a 15-second delay, isn't it? On a normal night prior to a week ago. Because the stream always had like some small amount of delay. That's because the internet by me isn't the greatest. Case in point, this entire week. But normally the stream always has like a 10 to 15-second delay or so. Just naturally. Anything that starts getting 30 seconds or higher starts to become problematic. Especially if it's being all buffery and everything. So I can't actually go grab my team, can I? Oh no, I can. Perfect. Give me that. I need that. Because we'll mention in the video later. Did I just crash? Wait. I'm soft locked? No. Why wasn't it working? I was clicking it. That was so strange. I was clicking that button. I was clicking that button and it didn't do anything. Anyways, let me go grab this. Road event, oh yeah, I need it over here. Let me go grab this one. Ah, good old Rowan build. I'm replacing it with a different Rowan build. There we go. And those are the teams. Almost same ones from before. Anyways. Alright, let's go head on to the code. And then we'll go grind a little. Also, I don't believe I did the other objective yet today, so probably should go do that as well. But here you guys go. There's redeem code used on gemswar.com game code section. Your invite code is found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste random numbers and letters starting with AW. And give same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Anyways, so let me go change my medals back to normal. And let's go clear out a few things. So obviously we already did dungeon earlier. And failed in almost every possible parameter. As far as luck is concerned. We do have some yellow deeds today, so gotta go grab those for sure. But it does seem to be the only thing that's worthwhile on the adventure board today. Well, I can't complain about a few deeds. Would be nicer if I had a few Imperial, but always good to get a few in there. Yep, no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. Yeah, unfortunately, no way for console players to claim it. They did say a little while back that they were considering doing something for console players and still have not gotten around to that to this day. So who knows at this point. It's on the long list of things they say they will eventually do and then almost never do, or do so years later. Like years upon years upon years later. And someone claimed the code for us. I assume it's Isabel, but whoever it is, thank you very much. Anyways, I don't think I had anything good on the offers. Nope. Gosh, some really bad ones in there. I guess we'll go do some token farming then. We've been doing 20% chasing lately. Though Wild Plains is not one of those locations I want to go to. Because it's one I like to deliberately keep down. And of course we'll get our standard team for it. Yeah, I know. I just hate that it's a problem. Because I can't really stream anything. Because even Gems of War, a game that, you know, you could see it in like a slideshow and it would still give enough info. But, you know, for standard other game, can't really do anything else at the moment. At least as far as streaming. Yeah, it'll be fixed in time. Until then, I am canceling tomorrow night's one. We will do it on Sunday just so we can go over everything as we normally do. And we'll probably do it again on Monday. But if it's not fixed by Monday night, we're probably going to take a little while away from streaming. And maybe we'll post a video every single day to make up for the lack of streams. I also want to try premiering one. I still haven't done the premiere thing I was talking about. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow night. Maybe we'll premiere something at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. No guaranteed, but we might. The only problem with that is that would be 3 videos in one day. And YouTube generally doesn't like that. So if we don't do it tomorrow, we'll definitely have to do it on Tuesday then. Because that's a feature YouTube has had for quite some time now, and by quite some time I mean like 2 or 3 years, and I still have not utilized it a single time yet, even though I've known about it the entire time. Tonight's stream is fine, stream tomorrow. I feel like people who are here right now will say that, but I feel like on average, it's kind of annoying to have to watch it like this. Compared to just spending the time covering a guide video or something similar. Well, you guys are here to cater to us. True. I'll try for Yellow Office Guy. Hey, we got it. That's why you try for it. Never know when you're gonna get it. The best troops of 2019, finally. No, that one will forever remain a meme. It'll remain a meme for almost forever. Until we make it not a meme. Because you know we're going to cover it at some point. It's going to be like 2024. And I'll be like, here's the guide video for 2019. Actually, I do have a few recorded videos from ages back that I never bothered posting. I can't remember what the full list of them are. But there are a few videos that I have prepared everything for. They're ready to be released at literally any time. And I never bothered doing it. And no, the Teams of 2019 video is not one of them. Let's see. I'll take that one over. I know. I was considering doing it as an April Fool's video. The only problem with doing it as an April Fool's video is that would be the most expected time to do it. Because I have considered that. Even earlier this year, I was like, that'd be funny if we did the 2019 ones for April Fool's Day. But I feel like everyone will expect it then. I gotta do it on a different day that isn't necessarily April Fool's. Because that's too easy to tell it's gonna come on April Fool's Day. It would be even funnier if it's just in the middle of, like, some random month, and it's like, oh, here's the 2019 Teams video. It's too easy of a tell if we do it on exactly April Fool's. It would still ultimately be an April Fool's joke in a sense. Just not on April 1st, because that's too easy of a day to do it on. I just stop updated on those puppies and roll them out. Well, some of them are on event weeks. From when I was gone, I just didn't bother covering the video because it was so late into the week. Like, one of them I think was done on, like, the Sunday of the event week. And I just didn't end up uploading it because the day was almost already over. I think one other one was because a patch came out, like, literally after, that almost invalidated the video. Not invalidated it, but, you know, like, made it to the point where it wasn't worth posting it. The shirtless video from a month ago? Theoretically, that is one of them. Though, that one I actually don't have anymore. That one got deleted because I actually, in all this lag that's been happening with the stream, one thing I did do to try to fix it, though obviously it didn't do anything, but it was a good excuse to go do it if nothing else, is I did clear all my hard drives. Not like clear them, but, you know, I cleared out like 100 or so gigabytes or so. And one thing I did delete were a lot of the old videos. And I believe the shirtless one did get deleted in there. So I actually don't have that one anymore. I had them for, like, years back, but I finally got around to just deleting them all. Just because I had a stockpile of, like, 4 years worth of videos just sitting there, taking up way too much space on my hard drive. It'd be really easy to recreate it, though. All I'd have to do is just do how I normally record it, but accidentally hit the wrong interface. Because I'm almost always shirtless when I record the Monday video. Because normally it's in, like, the middle of the night. Because resets at, like, 3 a.m. So normally I'm not in, like, normal clothes. Like, I wouldn't be wearing what I'm wearing now at 3 a.m. Also, I just realized I've been staying in the same location, haven't I? I should probably go to a 20% boost location, like as far as the Thorns over here. But yeah, my bitrate has been all over the place. Gosh, YouTube keeps saying my bitrate keeps going down. Like it keeps telling me, like, we're not receiving enough data. Here's how much we're receiving. And that number is literally under 1. It just moved to 661. Which is technically 0.6 in the other measurement, which I can't remember the term for it. But it's at like 0.6 right now, as far as how much data it's getting at this exact moment in time. That's insane. Like, it was jumping everywhere from like 3 to 0.6. And it says right now it's only getting 0.6. Realistically, to stream, you need like a stable like 4+ or 5+. You know one thing I haven't considered since then? What if we lowered the frame rate below 60? Or below, not 60, whatever it's at right now. What if we lowered it to like 720? Because I believe we're at 1080 right now. At least as a temporary fix, it might help it some. I can't do that midstream though. But maybe on Sunday night we'll lower it down to 720, see if it helps some. Because if we're going to have to deal with this lag, we might as well at least make it slightly less laggy. Because one issue that it could be having right now is due to the deteriorated performance from the hurricane. Well, obviously you can't maintain as high of a consistency. So maybe if we just lower the resolution a little bit, it'll be happier for a little while. Like, it still probably won't be a smooth connection, but it'll be smoother than now. Because I believe I have a 1080p right now, which is problematic for it trying to connect. Yeah, it's 1080p. 1080p 30. If you don't mention the lag, Tesla will not threaten to not stream. Gosh, you guys are as like used to the nightly streams as I am at this point. It's pretty much just like a daily schedule at this point. Like the other day when I didn't stream, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot, I have time. This is like a whole hour that I normally don't have. Technically almost an hour and a half. Because there's always some residual time at the beginning and end where you're kind of like setting up and then winding down. That's longer than the actual stream duration itself. Because realistically, streaming like this every single day takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours, even if the stream's only 1 hour. Just because the initial start and end time. Hello, Henry. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'll take that one out. Grab or destroy over there. And I guess we'll do one more chest and then start up the treasure hunt for the end of stream. Though apparently we won't have to do 6 like we did last night to catch it up. Because at this point, even 1 won't even need to be necessarily done. If it's only like a minute long. I don't know, what in Gems of War takes exactly 1 minute? I guess letting AI autoplay a battle. But then again, it can win pretty quickly if it clicks the right buttons. Yeah, the message you said is already up on screen. Yeah, that's basically less than a minute. Which is nowhere near as bad as before. It currently says it is 47.6% dropped frames, of which it has dropped 45,000, which is still an absurd number. Hey, double Arania, nice. I think this will be the last dungeon or last explore we go for here. It's really funny looking at my kilobytes per second number because it moves by several hundred every second. Like right now, it just moved to 2,600. Now it moved to 1,300. Now it moved to 1,743. Now it moved to 581. What? Now it moved to 3,130, which if it stayed out there, it could be a little bit stabler. Then it moved to 490. Then it moved to 931. Now it moved to 832. Now it moved to 87. 87. Oh gosh. I don't think I've ever seen the number go that small. How do we not lose entire connection if it moved to 87? That's basically 0. It's like the closest number you can get to 0 without it being 0. The stream is normal, it has been scientifically proven. Well, it definitely isn't stable as our upload speed, that is for sure. Also, why did I do that when we already had the win? Insert this is fine meme. Pretty much. That's how our connection has been the entire last week. And it's weird because it's only my upload speed. Like, nothing on my download speed is affected by it. Only my upload speed related things. So hello, Genki. Welcome. Glad you could join us. We're about to be wrapping down. But we're getting there. And it was slightly less laggy tonight, though still laggy. It was like 1,000. Yeah, it should be better tonight compared to last night. Because it's actually having several seconds where it's not lagging at all. And then having like lag spikes. Because I did change up a few things to try to fix it slightly. And it did exactly that, slightly. Ever so slightly. But yeah, I'll try a few more things on Sunday. Hopefully the service provider will just have it fixed by then. Otherwise we'll keep tweaking things to see if we can at least get it like slightly working. Next solution is also bring it down to 720p instead of 1080. Because the only reason we started doing 1080 was because our connection was stable enough that it's like, might as well just do 1080. However, that is very much not the case these days. Anyways, I think we are going to be wrapping it up here. Just for the slight delay in this, I guess we will go do a singular treasure hunt, because why not? Though apparently the delay is less than a minute tonight. So we aren't going to have to do like 6 of these like we did last night. I'm pretty sure only one of them made it on the video. But yeah, I believe every single one last night we ended up hitting 60 on. It's good practice for when we need it on a Monday. There's glorious 60 treasure hunts. Yeah, we can just take... Oh no! That ruined everything. Luckily we can take that over. I wonder if there's still anyone who's like really pro at treasure map these days. Because I definitely don't play it enough to have a super in-depth comprehension of this mode. Like, I'm not bad at it. But compared to how good you can be at this mode, I am nowhere near that point. Aww. I guess there's still probably someone out there who's playing like treasure hunt for like 5 hours every day or something. I highly doubt it. But there's like at least one person out there still doing that probably. Can I collapse this all together? I don't feel like I can. I should probably take the other one, but luckily we got a good sky, so it didn't really matter too much. So I can move this in. That condenses immediately down there, which is really good for us. I'm not sure we'll be able to get a vault out of it. Ooh, I shouldn't have done it that way. Oh, we're gonna lose now. Yep, we just lost. I shouldn't have moved it that way. Because now we're just stuck from getting, like, almost anything. Oh, this is gonna be really bad now. Oh, no. The mistake, it's too large. It's too large! Ah. Let's see, did we at least get a handful of gems? A singular gems for your effort. And we're actually 5 short on the thing. Didn't you say once there were people that only play treasure hunts? Yeah, the devs did mention that at one point, but that was a while back. That was like multiple years ago. I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago. But there was a stream back when the devs used to stream, where they actually said that there were some amount of players who literally only played treasure hunt. and like nothing else. And it wasn't bots either, like actual players that were just doing treasure hunt, or pretty much only treasure hunt. But that was back in like a 4 or 5 years ago meta, back when treasure hunt was still a little bit fresher and the loot for it was not as horrific as it is these days. It is still theoretically the best way to get infinite gems. Also, wow, the stream delay actually isn't that much. We're actually back to the main menu we're at right now. Okay, yeah, the stream delay is not that bad, but still kind of buffery. The final verdict on what it says for frames is it dropped 47.5% of frames, of which that is 52,000 frames, and it's running at 30 frames per second. It's still a lot of frames. Like, even if that's not 65%, that's still a very big number. Anyways, no stream tomorrow night, but we will do it on Sunday. Hopefully by then we can get this situated, and if not, we'll figure out something. Slowly but steadily. Hopefully it'll just kind of fix itself at some point. Although we'll still keep tweaking things. Like, Sunday night we'll probably stream at like 720p. We'll do the same changes that we did tonight, because that seemed to help slightly. And maybe like one other change. Because the 720p thing isn't really changing much. Like, that just definitively will make the stream run smoother, since, because the biggest issue right now is our upload speed. Our upload speed is very low, so we have to do things that accommodate to that. So we go in like 720p is one way that we can kind of do that, things like that. That will hopefully stabilize it slightly, and we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys Sunday night. We will have a couple videos up between now and then, between the new Mythic, between this new faction, or I should say new Deep Delve, since it's not technically a new faction, as well as maybe one other video that we'll get up between now and then. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Catch you guys soon, and catch